Stop overpaying for your inventory. If you are sourcing from China and you're only using Alibaba.com, there is a very high chance you're leaving 20 to 30% of your profit margin on the table. But, and this is a big but, switching to the alternative isn't as simple as just clicking a different website. We're talking about 1688.com. You've probably heard the whispers. It's the Chinese Alibaba. It's where the factories actually hang out. It's cheaper. All of that is true. But it's also a minefield. I'm going to break down exactly how Alibaba and 1688 are different. We're going to look at pricing, safety, shipping, and the hidden costs nobody tells you about. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which platform fits your business model. And since this video is published by WorldFirst, I'm going to show you the exclusive solution we've built that finally solves the biggest problem with 1688, paying suppliers. Let's dive in. First, let's simplify this. Both sites are owned by the Alibaba Group, but they're built for two completely different people. Think of Alibaba.com as a giant international expo or a high-end mall. Everything is in English. The salespeople are wearing suits. They accept Visa and MasterCard. They know how to ship to a warehouse in Kentucky. It's built for you, the Western buyer. You are paying for that convenience. Now, 1688.com. This is the local wholesale market down the street in Shenzhen. It is domestic. It is entirely in Chinese. The prices are in renminbi, not dollars. The suppliers here aren't usually looking for a guy in London to buy 500 units. They're looking to sell to Chinese factories and local trading companies. Here's the biggest secret. Industry experts estimate that nearly 80% of the sellers on Alibaba.com are actually trading companies, not factories. They are middlemen. Guess where many of those middlemen buy their stock? You guessed it, 1688. So when you buy on 1688, you're often cutting out the middleman and going straight to the source. But getting that price requires jumping over some massive hurdles. So the prices are lower. That's great. But does a lower unit price actually mean a lower landed cost? Not always. Let's talk money. Let's look at the numbers. Generally speaking, 1688 is about 20 to 30% cheaper on the product cost. Why? Because there is no export markup. There is no foreigner tax. You are paying the local Chinese price. But here is where 1688 really shines. MOQs, or minimum order quantities. On Alibaba, suppliers often want you to buy 500 or 1,000 units because they have to deal with export paperwork, customs, and international shipping. It's a hassle for them. On 1688, because it's domestic, the logistics are easy. You just toss it in a truck. This means you can often buy 10 units, sometimes even 1 unit. If you're a dropshipper testing products or a boutique owner who can't afford to buy 1,000 units up front, 1688 is incredible for cash flow. However, bargain hunting comes with a warning. On Alibaba, prices are negotiable. You can message them, build a relationship, and haggle. On 1688, not really. The price is the price. It's already rock bottom. And remember this formula. Landed cost equals product price plus domestic shipping plus agent fee plus international shipping. On Alibaba, the price usually includes getting it to the port. On 1688, the price is ex-factory. It's sitting on the loading dock. You have to pay to move it. Okay, so you found a cheap product. Now, how do you actually talk to the supplier if you don't speak Mandarin? And more importantly, how do you trust them? Here is the user experience on Alibaba. You type, "I want red widgets." You get 50 replies in English. You chat. It's easy. Here is the user experience on 1688. Now, recently 1688 actually launched their app in very limited regions. If you're from one of those regions, good for you, it's a bit easier. But for the majority of the world, no. The search engine only works in Chinese. To use 1688, you need Google Chrome with auto-translate turned on. And even then, it's clunky. You'll need to use image search or translate your keywords into simplified Chinese before pasting them in. And communication? Most 1688 sellers do not speak English. If you message them in English, they might ignore you because it's too much trouble. You need to chat in Chinese. This is why using a sourcing agent plus 1688 is usually much better than Alibaba alone. It's not just about price. You can find unique products on 1688 that you will never see on Alibaba because those factories don't care about marketing to the West. Your agent can help you find those hidden gems. Now let's talk about trust. Alibaba gives you gold supplier badges, verified status, and transparent audit reports. It's designed to make you feel safe. 1688 has verification too. Badges like the power supplier, but it's all in Chinese. You probably won't know what you're looking at. Also, 1688 has weaker IP protection. You will see a lot of counterfeits. You will see fake Nike, fake Disney. If you buy these and try to import them into the US or Europe, your goods will be seized by customs. Alibaba filters a lot of this out. 1688 does not. You have to be your own police. But the biggest risk isn't the language barrier, it's the money. If you pay the wrong way on 1688, your money's gone. Forever. This is the most important part of the video, and this is where we change the game. Historically, paying on 1688 was a nightmare. They only wanted RMB. You needed a Chinese bank account. You had to wire money to an agent and hope they actually paid the factory. It was risky and slow. But here's the good news. We at WorldFirst are the exclusive payment partner for 1688. We enable you to pay in CNY directly from your local currency. You don't need to open a Chinese bank account. You don't need to worry about sketchy wire transfers. You can use your WorldFirst account to pay 1688 suppliers seamlessly. This completely removes the financial friction that used to stop Western businesses from using 1688. So you've paid for the goods safely using WorldFirst. They're sitting in a warehouse in Yiwu. How do you get them to your garage in Ohio? This is where most beginners fail. On Alibaba, you can tick a box that says DDP or Delivered Duty Paid. The supplier handles the shipping, the customs, the taxes, and it shows up at your door. Easy. 1688 suppliers are domestic. They will ship the goods to a warehouse in China. That's it. Their job is done. They do not know how to clear US customs. They don't know about FDA requirements or CE certifications for Europe. This is where that sourcing agent we mentioned earlier becomes your best friend. While WorldFirst handles the payment safety, your sourcing agent handles the logistics. They receive the goods in China, check the quality, consolidate your boxes, and ships them to you. The combination of WorldFirst for payments and a sourcing agent for logistics is the golden ticket. So who wins? Here is the brutally honest truth. Use Alibaba if you're a beginner. If you value safety and convenience over the absolute lowest price, and if you want the supplier to handle the shipping for you. Use 1688 if you're an experienced importer, if you want to access that huge catalog of unique products that aren't on Alibaba, and if you're ready to save that 20 to 30% margin. Here is the strategy I recommend. Use 1688 to find the factory and the unique products. Use a sourcing agent to handle the quality check and shipping, and use WorldFirst to handle the payment. And here's the best part for you e-commerce sellers. WorldFirst isn't just for paying out, it's for getting paid. You can collect your revenue from Amazon, Shopify, or TikTok Shop directly into your WorldFirst account and then use those funds to pay your 1688 suppliers. You are effectively creating a closed loop for your money, cutting out double conversion fees, and keeping your cash flow fast. This setup gives you the low prices of the domestic market with the security and ease of international banking. If you want to get started, check out WorldFirst to set up your account so you're ready to pay on 1688 instantly. Don't let the payment barrier stop you from better margins. Thanks for watching and happy sourcing.